The Atlanta Council has 7 CIA directors on its board. I don't know if you, maybe I can increase the zoom. Okay. A lot of people, and I say this all the time, but for people who are new here, I'm just going to sing the song again. A lot of people don't know that 7 former number 1 chiefs of the Central Intelligence Agency are still alive, let alone all concentrated together on the board of a single institution promoting worldwide social media censorship of politicians like Donald Trump and Jair Bolsonaro and Modi in India and Marine Le Pen in France. Okay, so I literally autistically frigging screenshotted all of this so you can see it. By the way, it's all just on the board of directors page. But as you can see, Michael Hayden serves on the board of directors of the Atlanta Council. Michael Hayden, obviously a signatory, one of the 51 spies who lie. Michael Hayden was the former head of the CIA, the former head of the NSA, and a former 4-star general. Michael Morell. Michael Morell was another one of the 51 spies who lied about Russian disinformation with the Hunter laptop. Michael Morell currently serves on the board of the Atlanta Council. David Petraeus, former CIA director, currently serves on the board of the Atlanta Council. James Woolsey serves on the board of directors of the Atlanta Council. Leon Panetta, CIA chief, serves on the board of the Atlanta Council. You guys remember the 16-minute clip that I posted from our stream last week on Leon Panetta? Leon Panetta, the guy who was the warm-up act at the final night of the DNC right before Kamala Harris took the stage. Leon Panetta was the former head of the CIA, the former head of the Pentagon, and the former White House chief of staff, the gatekeeper to everyone who meets or has access to the president, as well as William Webster and Robert Gates. So that's 7 CIA directors, all currently serving on the board of the entity. Oh, sorry, one sec. This is autoplaying. All currently serving on the board of the organization hosting and mind virusing. Do you guys see all these people? You see how there's a hashtag in the middle of the room? A social media hashtag. They're symbolically projecting the Atlanta Council has to control speech on social media. Social media is the problem because it's leading to the wrong people getting elected, and that's undermining the State Department's objectives and the Pentagon's objectives. And who they've gathered in the room are journalists from all over the world, from white shoe official media organizations, to train them in best practices on how to stop the flow of disinformation, i.e. anything that supports a populist candidate anywhere in the world. It's like a scene out of a twisted movie. Now, watch this again. 7 CIA directors, annual funding from all 4 branches of the U.S. military, plus the State Department. Now watch this, okay?
Fake your own. You come out with your own alternative facts. Distract. If you're accused of something, then you accuse somebody else, either of the same thing or of anything else they can think of. And dismay, you say that if your critic continues down this path, the world will come to an end. Dismiss, distort, distract, and dismay.
Let me just so you understand how corrupt this is, I'm going to show you one other thing real quick. So you understand how evil this all is and can maybe make sense of some of the other things that I've told you guys. Donald Trump took the oath of office on January 20th, 2017. January 20th, 2017 was Donald Trump's first day in office. Do you know what happened the day before? One day before Donald Trump was sworn into office? The Atlanta Council, with 7 CIA directors and annual funding every year from the State Department, the Pentagon, and CIA cutouts like the National Endowment for Democracy, signed a formal deal with Burisma. Hunter Biden's Burisma signed a formal cooperation agreement with the Atlantic Council, this very entity that we are watching now to train how to kill on social media support for Donald Trump. The largest private gas producer in Ukraine forges a relationship with the new U.S. administration, the Atlantic Council of the United States, and Burisma Group. So that the Atlantic Council could lobby on Burisma's behalf. And NATO, the Pentagon, the State Department, the CIA could all, through the back channel of the Atlantic Council, promote the profit, development, and expansion of Burisma. And again, this is where I come back to Hunter Biden and all the CIA and statecraft things that he was involved in, including being on the board of the NDI, which we are going to meet because they play a major role in this Telegram story. Burisma was an instrument of statecraft for the U.S. State Department in order to bankrupt Russia